Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a financial mediator and business valuation expert located in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, I have the privilege of talking to Ben Towne, who is a CPA and another valuation expert. He's also the principal of Towne Advisory. He's committed to helping small business owners increase the value of their business so they can achieve successful exits and leave meaningful legacies. He's also located in San Jose, California. He's an expert on how to make more and work less and outsourcing for growth. Welcome, Ben. How are you?
Hey, Melissa. Thank you very much for having me. I'm doing great. I'm on the Valuation Podcast.
What are you observing that's kind of big deals in your mind in the valuation industry currently?
There's not enough of us, I think, is one of the big things. There's an overall lack of talent in the U.S., and that makes it sound like I don't think there's some talent here. We have some great talent. A lot of it's retiring, though. There's of the credentialed experts, there's an average of 50 years old for the credentialed experts, and I think that's even creeping up. At the same time, there's so much work to do in just so many niches within business valuation, and yet, especially when you're a small firm, you always have that mentality where a fear mentality where you're not sure where your next project's coming from, and because of that, it's really hard to kind of take a longer view. So, trying to find that person who's you're going to hire and then cultivate them, and not sure you have the work and not sure if they're going to leave, and all of those things really kind of put a freeze on people.
Well, and I think that having limited amount of people is one of the issues, right? Some of this work is really difficult. It's not easy to do a 409A valuation or a valuation of IP or, different kinds of complex things. But also what we're seeing is as an entrepreneur or a small business owner, I kind of have three hats, right? So I not only have to be like the rainmaker and bring in this business, right? And for the most part, if you're on your own, you're probably decent at that, or you would be in a firm. And so sometimes, or you're struggling. So part of it is marketing and bringing in the clients or networking or however you go about it. The other is servicing the clients, right? And then if sometimes we get in this bind of like, am I servicing or am I marketing? And then I don't even know if I have enough time to hire somebody. And then I have to train them, and there's not enough people to train. And, in the valuation world, you're not even decent until after 5 years of experience. Like you're pretty good at 10 years. And then by beyond that, so how do I get somebody 10 years up? And what else are we looking at as kind of issues? Do you see some of those issues in the valuation industry as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's always that cobbler's dilemma that you're talking about, where the cobbler's children don't have any shoes because he's working on, or she's working on, making shoes for everybody else. And really, it's a small business owner's issue, and we all are small business owners at heart. Everybody who's not in a firm, or again in a small firm, or like I've done, run a department, very small department in a firm, and that's also very similar. So you're left alone to oftentimes face all these challenges that are industry-wide challenges without some of the support that somebody in a large firm would get, and that's just natural. The issue that I see there is that if you can get work done at a lower level, you can focus your people on doing higher things. And the first person that you focus on is yourself. Work on the high value work on that marketing, work on that sales, work on making sure that when you get a project in your door, you're not punching in financials. You're coming in towards the end, troubleshooting, sprinkling that magic fairy dust on it at the end, making sure it's high quality and right, such that goes out the door as good or better than you would have done it on your own. And yet you haven't spent 80% of the hours, ideally, doing just grunting through the work, if you will.